Hello, everybody. Well, today, pondering time, religion, meaning, I don't know, life. I do feel nothing's real. I have a hard time getting drive to do anything. It's really hot today. The fake sun, the white sun that I don't recognize. I don't recognize the moon at night. I haven't for a long time. The stars look different. Everything's different. But I am stuck here pondering things like this. Yeah, time. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say the same thing. Time seems to be going really fast. The last 2 years have just freaking flown by. And before that, they were flying by too. Especially since I realized this, but even more so after I realized it. So, I'll look at a clock or whatever. I'll count, right? Like we learned in school, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and we're losing like 2 seconds on 10. So I don't know. We're losing time anyway. And then I hear others say that they feel more so at nighttime, like especially in the early hours of the morning or the late hours of the evening. I haven't actually checked that for myself. I'll have to do that. But they say they feel that it moves even faster then. Some people theorize that it's to increase our stress levels, wake up without feeling like we've been rested, try to carry about our lives in a stressful manner. Because something's feeding off of our stress levels, off of our fears. I know this. I used to be an atheist. I don't know the exact terminology. I used to not be religious anyway, not believe in God or anything like that. But I definitely do now. This Mandela thing certainly seems to be an attack on religion. Certainly seems to be an attack on the Bible. I've never been big on religion and stuff like that. But I mean, I was born a human in humanity, and I'm not, I wasn't in a hole. So I grew up knowing certain things. We all hear certain things from the religion and Bible, right? I grew up in a time where we still said the Lord's Prayer in school and stuff, They don't do that shit anymore, but we used to. And I had that shit drilled into my skull. Like, I know the Lord's Prayer, and that's changed. And I know lots of other passages in the Bible that you hear throughout your life, and those have definitely changed too. So the very attack on religion in the Bible itself, to me, says there's obviously something to that. They wouldn't, whatever entities or whatever, Lochnar, it wouldn't bother screwing with that shit if it had no meaning. So just the fact that they're screwing with that tells us that there's meaning there. It's a giveaway. Everything that has happened, I feel, you go over all these changes, and the simulation theory is all I can figure that makes sense to me, because these changes are damn, like, they're impossible. There's no other way to explain it. Has to be simulation theory. It's the only way everything can change but stay the same. Like, there's no way it could stay the same if everything changed so drastically. So different but so much the same at the same time. It's a paradox in itself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at this spot again. It's close to where I'm staying at. I bring my roommate's dog with me. He enjoys it. No matter how fake or unreal it is, I still enjoy going outdoors and being in nature. And I contemplate other things like consciousness. That's the only thing I can actually for sure say is real, is our consciousness or whatever, you know, like our soul that controls this avatar that we experience in this realm. And then I wonder, does everything have a consciousness, like a soul behind it, you know? The dog over there in the water, does he have a consciousness? Is he self-aware? Does he know who he is and where he's at? I think so. I love that dog. He appreciates me, you know, he tries to protect me if he can, and I believe that. But then there's all these bugs on the ground. Do they too share this? Do the birds in the sky share this? When you think of stuff like that, then we're talking trillions and trillions of souls. That seems crazy to me, but maybe, I don't know. Makes me want to maybe switch to veganism. I don't want to harm any of others' souls, right? I don't know. I like meat, though. I'm a carnivore. I don't know. But I was raised that way. Society is just wrong, so if everything we were taught is a lie, then probably eating meat's a lie, too. Whatever. Probably condemned no matter what I think. Me suddenly believing in God and suddenly believing in the Creator this far into my life, this far towards the end, because I do feel the end is coming. I don't think all this is happening for nothing. I think something's going to happen. Something's coming to a head. It's probably too late for me. But I'm not going to change who I am just because I feel like I'm condemned. If I can help others, I will. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be a kind soul like I've always been. And I'm going to try and do what I can for my fellow man. But I still believe it's probably too late for me. I've lived a life of vice, of sin. I can't possibly repent for everything I've ever done. The sad part is I was raised in a society where I don't even feel I've done anything wrong. I don't even feel like I should have to apologize for how I've lived. Yet I feel that it was probably not good and wrong, or made the wrong choices. I don't know. I apologize. I got a foul mouth, man. It's how I've always been. I was watching this video last night on YouTube. I always watch YouTube now. I haven't watched TV in years. Someone talking about how there's like this study. I don't even know how they could even study this, but they were saying there's only a percentage of people that have an inner voice or an inner dialogue or talk to themselves in their head. And they're attributing this to technology and to TV and to Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff, right? Made me think, like, I talk to myself 24/7. The voice in my head almost doesn't even stop. It doesn't even have a pause in between sentences. And even while I'm watching TV or gathering input from whatever I'm observing, my mind's going overdrive constantly all the time. And even so, I can still acknowledge and take in the input sensory around me. At the same time, my mind's going a mile a minute. Even while I'm speaking right now, I can hear my inner voice talking in the background going a mile a minute. And it's actually, it's kind of funny that I can even, like just operate. I can still, I don't know. But my thought on that was, for the extreme that I do talk to myself and I hear my inner voice and inner dialogue and whatever, I can't even fathom someone not having that. That to me would be fucking what they're calling NPC, non-player characters or whatever. Because they're just getting, like, I don't know. Hard to explain. Hey, Chaos. This is Chaos. Hey, Chaos. He's a good boy. He's a good dog. He's happy that I bring him here. I don't think he notices things have changed. I think he's just a happy dog. I wish I was a happy dog. Be nice. Be nice to be an animal or a bird or... Can you imagine living in a world where you have no fucking stress and no worries? No fears, you just live? How can one just live? We only live out of fear. We do things out of fear that if we don't, we won't be able to eat or pay our bills or look after our loved ones. We fear what others might think if we don't do something and that's, normal to society. Like, I mean, it seems like everything we are is based on fear. If you break it down, Nobody wants to go to work to a job they hate 7 days, 6 days, 5 days a week and come home and have to keep working to feed their family and keep their home up. And you don't want to do that. You do it out of fear. You do it because you have to. You know? I feel that anyway. Life's just wrong. It's been wrong for a long time. I don't want to be a slave anymore. A slave in this matrix. There's other areas where I enjoy work. I enjoy doing stuff like that, But when it's for me, there's a difference. I don't know. I'm babbling. Yeah, time. Time's going really by fast. Going by really fast. What else did I want to talk about? I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time, though. Hard time fitting in with society. Nobody sees what I see. Nobody realizes what I realize. It's crazy to me. I don't understand how people can't see it. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, everybody, you take care. I'm going to go attempt to get along with my day and try and exist in this place that doesn't Doesn't feel right. Take care.